originally from Lithuania. Marija has a degree in equine business management and is a former professional show jumper. And that's our panel. Welcome to Question Time.
Is fixing the Palace of Westminster worth the cost?
I think it is still a huge part of British culture, and being foreign, I think it is one of the greatest things that England has. In fact, it was one of the 10 most visited places by tourists in the past year, especially following the British royal wedding.
There's a memorial dedicated to English sporting defeat. Why is England so bad at sport?
Just look at the Olympics. England came out with 29 gold medals. They ranked third, so surely that shows that you are brilliant at sport.
Here's Marija Bersey with today's entertainment news.
Thank you, Steph. Edward Scissorhands first received its premiere in 2006 with incredible success. This time, Liam Mower, who made his name as Billy Elliot, will be taking the role of Edward. Benjamin Pope spoke to City News and said that the show is an absolute pleasure to conduct with a fantastic cast and orchestra, emotional connection and character. The show opens its doors tonight, and the spectators will be able to enjoy a meal with a complimentary glass of champagne prior to the performance.
Fair pay! When do we want it now?
Today, social care workers for Your Choice Barnet have gathered to protest for a reverse to the 9.5% cut of their salaries. Your Choice Barnet is a private employer that provides social care to psychologically disabled adults. Unison is an essential cover for workers in the public service that is here to support their rights. Roger Mackenzie is an Assistant General Secretary for Unison.
The employer needs to wise up, really, and the employer needs to understand that instead of taking pay cuts, people actually need pay rises at the moment. People can't afford to put bread on the table, and they're asking people to take a pay cut. It's unacceptable.
In response to complaints, Your Choice Barnet released a statement expressing their disappointment. Every day of industrial action causes further financial losses to Your Choice and distresses our customers. Your Choice Barnet is working on a proposal to end this no-win dispute for discussion with Unison. This care home in Flower Lane, Barnet is one of many facing the issue of pay cuts for the care workers. The movement will be ongoing in the weeks to come for the voice to be heard. For City News, Marija Bersey. In response to the frosty weather, this year Age UK launched a month-long Spread the Warmth campaign in conjunction with Haringey Council. This exhibit drew together photography of elderly people dressed warmly in the comfort of their own homes. We spoke to Age UK's chief organiser Clem Richards, whose role is to help raise awareness of the harm that winter can cause the elderly.
Trying to keep people safe, making sure they know what services are available, making sure that our handy persons are out there keeping an eye as they go about Haringey, doing repairs of any individuals that they notice are vulnerable, and handing out relevant information and giving advice on where they can go to get further advice is really the main aim of the project.
Last week was one of the coldest weeks in London so far, but Haringey Council has made sure its elderly are well looked after and informed how to look after themselves once the temperatures drop. Let's hope that this exhibition will inspire the rest of Londoners to wrap up warm once the temperature drops again. For City News, Marija Bersey. Christmas starts today at the 100-year-old Jeffrey Museum with the opening of their traditional Christmas Past exhibition. Each of their 11-period living rooms are fully dressed in their perfect holiday attire. Eleanor Black oversees the curation of the events and tells us about the exhibition and how the different rooms have changed over the years.
In these early rooms it's changed slightly less, but definitely up in the sort of 20th century rooms, so the 1960s, 1990s, we're always collecting different things that people have used in their homes or looking at ways to display things in a more natural way, so it really looks like somebody's just left their house after celebrating Christmas.
It is the 25th year that the Jeffrey Museum takes its visitors on a historical tour of British Christmas, turning 11 period rooms into history snapshots. We're here 100 years later, and Jeffrey's Museum has still managed to keep its doors open to the public. It has preserved all of its old traditions, and Christmas spirit is in the air. For City News, Marija Bersey.